Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon OmegaRuby. I'm your host, the PokeGamer. In the last episode, we continued on Route 119, made our way to the Weather Institute, and found that Team Magma was stirring up trouble again, so we decided to handle that. So off screen, I did take a Pokemon off my team just so that way I could show you guys, that you can get the cast from here. And another thing I want to kind of apologize for is if you can hear Bingo in the background. It's my mom in the other room who's kind of deaf, and yeah, she has her volume up, so I apologize if you happen to hear it, and I'm sure you probably will. I mean, it's kind of loud, but nothing I can really do about that, and I don't want to take too much time recording and have this be up at like 10 o'clock at night where no one's probably ever going to see it anyways. So, anyways, in regards to the most recent, like the only, I don't know, relevant news. For those of you with the Japanese OmegaRuby and AlphaSapphire games, the latest event has officially begun. This event offers a superior with its hidden ability of Contrary, which hasn't been obtainable before today. This distribution is obtained via a shared serial code, which was given away on Pokemon Get TV a couple weeks ago. The code is, in all caps, Pokemon 497. Obviously, the 497 is actual numbers, and that you don't have to spell them out. And is usable once per game until November 30th, 2015. No international release has been announced for this event yet. Of course, the international release is completely irrelevant because if you think about it, yeah, you could just breed it. So, speaking of breeding, I do happen to have a shiny Contrary Superior already. Obviously, there was a way to transfer that stuff up, despite the fact that it's not released. So I did do that just so that way I had to kind of play around with it. I haven't obviously used it in any serious battles or anything. I just use it for fun. But as such, because it's now legal, like it's legally capable of being bred and whatnot, it should probably be available over Wi-Fi now. So there's a few things that are going to be kind of obvious here. One, there's going to be a lot of people that probably have Contrary Superior already, or at least Contrary Snivies. But what I'm going to probably do is I'm probably going to breed a whole bunch of them, just like get a whole box of Contrary Superiors. They're all going to probably be like 5 IVs. I don't really know. I have to double check the IVs on the Superior that I transferred up because it might have hidden what's it called? Hidden Power IVs. That way it has like Hidden Power Fire or whatever. So it may have that, and as a result, I may not be able to get 5 perfect IVs on every single hatchling, but I can easily work around that. So I'll probably end up doing that, and then what I'll end up doing is probably Wonder Trading off at least. Actually, no. I might take a book. I might take one out of Moody's book if people are actually interested, and I'll probably make an image to kind of post over on my Facebook as well as on my Twitter. So if you want to get like a heads up on when I'm going to actually do that, you should probably follow either of them because yeah, what I'm going to end up doing is making an image to kind of encourage people to subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, and that way I can kind of get people to put things on the GTS for something, whatever I ask for, and then I'll give them away that way. Something that I just kind of feel like people might be interested in doing. Obviously, it's not an original idea. This is something that Mootypwns has done, and I'm going to take one out of her book and do that. Because some people might not be fortunate enough to get, Contrary Superior. And obviously, people are going to be very stingy about them, especially if they're going to have like potentially 5 IVs. I mean, they may not be the IVs you're looking for, but you can use them with a 6 IV Ditto if you happen to have them in order to not only shiny hunt it, but you can also use it to get the perfect 5 IVs that you want. So, I don't know. I might even see if I can't do anything about egg moves. I'm not entirely sure what all relevant egg moves it does have, but yeah, I mean, something that I still want to kind of do for people because Contrary Superior is one of my favorite Pokemon. One of those very few Pokemon that has something that's kind of like a broken gimmick, but at the same time it's not broken because of the fact that the Pokemon itself isn't all that like bulky or anything. It's kind of like a glass cannon, so I mean, you have to kind of make it live somehow. I'm curious as to how this is actually going to affect like Smogon stuff, if it's going to become OU now or not. So I mean, we'll have to see. I might even do move tutor moves. I don't know. We'll see. There's only like 2 maybe that are good. I know that it has knockoff. So I mean, I don't know. As for egg moves, I can't really think of anything. I mean, Mean looks kind of okay, I guess, if you're using it for roaming Pokemon, but I mean, let's be real. Or that are things like Abra if you're shiny hunting with it for whatever reason. You have Glare if you really want to do that. I mean, it's 100 accuracy, that doesn't like that fails against grass types because Stun Spore doesn't work. Or, you know, Thunder Wave not working against ground types. Glare's actually probably the best paralysis-inducing move in the game. So, I mean, if you wanted that, so there's that. Outside of that, there really isn't much. I mean, whatever. So, I mean, I'll probably end up tutoring on Giga Drain so people don't have to worry about putting Giga Drain on there themselves by leveling it up or whatever, even though it's not exactly difficult to level up Pokemon. You can still trade between X and Y, so obviously you can trade to your X or your Y, go to the one restaurant, and then, you know, level up there. There's also the fact that people in this generation have been using Blissey secret bases, which that can be a lot of experience. So, throwing that out there, I mean, it's not exactly difficult to level it up and get Giga Drain, but I think Giga Drain is something that only Snivy and maybe even Servine gets. I don't remember. I have to double check it really quick. But I get this feeling that it is a pre-evolutionary move only. I don't remember, because I think I had this problem whenever I was leveling one up before. I couldn't get Giga Drain for whatever reason. But I guess not. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of or Sceptile. I think Sceptile gets Giga Drain from Treecko, but it doesn't get it from like the other evolutions or whatever. I could be wrong. It could be Grovyle as well, but I'm not entirely sure. I remember like one of them getting messed up whenever I was training them, and I was like, wait a minute, I need this move on here, and then I just couldn't get it. So as a result, I have like a level 100 Sceptile. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's Sceptile. I have a level 100 one sitting without Giga Drain, even though I think I can move it over to my OmegaRuby and AlphaSapphire now and tutor it on, because that is a move tutor move that you can give it. So I mean, at least I think it's a move tutor move that you can give it. It should be. I mean, let's be real. Why not give it that? That'd be kind of weird, but I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably end up doing kind of like a giveaway. I have to breed them, of course. I'll probably spend the time doing that tonight. That way, I can get it, you know, ready to go. Might do it tomorrow, might do it the day after. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. And I did double check it, by the way. Sceptile does get it as a move tutor move, Giga Drain, if you know you forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so I'm probably going to do that. So if you guys are interested, be sure to keep an eye out on my Twitter or my Facebook. I will probably schedule one of them to go live. I don't know if you can actually schedule posts on Twitter or not. If you can, that'd be kind of cool, but I somehow doubt that you can. So, I mean, that's what I'm probably going to end up doing, is going out of my way to, you know, breed like maybe 1 or 2 boxes and just trading them all off. I might do 2 boxes, one to trade 1 box and then trade off the others via the GTS. So I don't know, we'll see. I mean, that's just kind of how this will work. I might even nickname them as something. I don't know. I really don't know what I would nickname them in all honesty, but maybe I'll nickname them their Japanese name. That way you can kind of tell that it's actually me that send it out. That way it's like, okay. And then by Japanese name I would mean the superior's Japanese name, not the you know, not the freaking Snivy. That'd be kind of retarded having a superior named after, you know, Snivy. Like that'd just be kind of, I don't know. Again, I don't know, but whatever. I don't know. I'll try and do something. We'll have to see, but I may not even nickname it. But I mean, if you end up getting one via Wonder Trade from someone named Sarah, spelled out as S-E-R-A-H, then yeah, you probably got it from me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sure you probably just heard my phone go off. I did not mean to leave my volume on, but yeah. So I mean, I'll turn this down or on vibrate, that's fine, because you know, why not. So as you can see, as you already saw that we talked to Darun or whatever his name was, I can't really remember it off the top of my head, and I was trying to look up other things while I was doing this, because, you know, talking about Superior and Sceptile and all that other type of crap. That was obviously the secret base area here, where you can buy a bunch of things. The way it kind of works is, he mentioned the capture the flag type of deal. The more flags you have, the higher rank you can get. If you have a certain amount of flags, you get a certain rank. So if you have X amount, you can get bronze. If you have X amount, you can get silver. If you have X amount, you can get gold. If you have X amount, I think you can get platinum. I think platinum is the highest. I don't remember what the last one's called. I think it's platinum though. So also I like how he said, "Go, my bird Pokemon." Why can't you just say go Wingull? Like, really? It's right there in front of you. Do you just not know what a Wingull is? By the way, I accidentally, like, the hitbox in this little area is kind of weird. I mean, as you saw, I was kind of hitting the edges of that one area trying to walk up to that. And when I came out, like, I guess whenever I tried to walk past him, I ended up accidentally, because obviously you have to press down to walk past him. So it ended up probably registering that I went down the stairs rather than, you know, down and around the guy and tried to walk over and, you know, stupid crap. I'm sure that you've already also noticed that there's an item down there that's actually a TM, because you can tell by the golden Pokeball rather than the regular, you know. So I mean, we can't get down there yet because we need a certain item that we're going to be getting in the next episode. So I mean, we'll just get around to it when we get around to it. We're not even going to bother going down in that area until tomorrow because I mean, what's the point if we can't really make any progress? If you couldn't already tell, this house is also very dedicated to the TM hidden power. You will not only get the TM here, but you can also tell what hidden power your Pokemon will have by talking to the one on the right. So, I mean, I don't really think I'm going to be ever using hidden power. I don't know if I would ever really need it, but it's useful. I mean, it's a good 60 base power move. I mean, it can't really hurt to use it, but yeah, so as you've already noticed, we've gone through basically every house here. So the only place we couldn't get to is obviously the gym because it's currently being blocked off, just as well as that TM. It's all part of that one connection. So anyways, in order to kind of work around that, we obviously saw Steven earlier head out to Route 120. I think that's what this route is. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading out here trying to find him, see what he's up to, and there's obviously trainers that we're going to be taking on and, you know, using them for free experience. Part of the reason why I've been continuously leading off with Metang here is because if we can get enough experience, there is a rare candy that you're going to notice us getting here in a few moments, and we'll be able to level up Metang from level 44 to level 45, so we'll be able to have Metagross, but of course, obviously, you know, it gets more experience if it's in the lead, so we obviously, that's, you know, why we're leading Metang, of course. And of course, against water types, he's not exactly the best, so got to switch him out, of course, but at least he'll get the experience from the back from the XP share, if nothing else. So can't really complain about that, I guess, but either way, I mean, whatever. Free experience, and once we get the rare candy, we'll be able to have ourselves a Metagross in the next episode. Believe it or not, as far as I can kind of assure you, Metagross will be the last fully evolved Pokemon we have on our team. At this point, the last Pokemon on my team should be pretty obvious at this point, but you'll obviously see what it is when we actually get to it if you can't actually guess what my last Pokemon is. So, I mean, it should be fun and interesting. Now, obviously, the item back here is hidden, but it is, of course, a rare candy, and you can find it right there. So, I mean, can't really complain. It's a free rare candy that you can use to level up however you please. I needed to check my team here, and it seems like it'd be fine. It's still the, like, Magneton and Loudred thing, so, I mean, why not? I mean, we could have just put Swampert in the lead so that way he'd be a little bit faster than Metang. I think he's faster than Metang, just naturally. I don't really remember. But, yeah, I mean, either way, it's a good enough team here. I mean, for whatever reason, like, Altaria is just much faster, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Heat Wave connected with both Pokemon, almost killed both. I guess it's kind of understandable that it wouldn't kill the Loudred. It's not super effective, nor is it stab, so, I mean, not much I can really do about that. The fact that we're doing a double battle means that Metang's going to gain a lot more experience. Maybe not, like, a lot more, but it's still more than normal, because obviously you'll be killing two Pokemon, and you have to get enough experience to cover two Pokemon because they're in the lead. So there's usually a little bit more experience than, you know, doubles, but, I mean, whatever. It's really not much different. It's just that because you're leading two Pokemon, they have to gain more experience than other Pokemon. So in a way, you're still gaining like the normal extra experience. It's just, you know, more than one Pokemon gets it, which is good. It's kind of like getting an added bonus to your experience. But anyways, since we're pretty much out of time, what we're going to be doing is continuing through 120 to find Steven and making our way back to Fortree City so we can actually finally get started on the gym. And yeah, we'll also have Metagross in the next episode as well. So a lot of stuff to be sure to stay tuned and yeah. So if you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. And until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.